welcome back to Mini Monologue. So this week is Blood Bowl and the Naggaroth Nightmares. So the Naggaroth Nightmares include 11 players in total. Part of those 11 players is 2 Witch Elves, 2 Dark Elf Blitzers and 2 Dark Elf Runners, as well as a few tokens and balls and things like that in the box set. We'll have a look at the sprues in just a moment. For painting these guys, I'll be using the Warhammer TV's video, and also for painting stuff at the moment, that's what I use a lot of the time. People have been asking me what kind of things I do, and if you keep an eye on the Instagram, you'll see that I post when I've finished something, and usually it's got a random wooden background. It's because I do them in a hotel when I'm working away. So I'll do a video on how I managed to do that and when I get time for painting in the near future. But for this video, we're going to do the unboxing of the Naggaroth Nightmares. So let's get into the box. So obviously you've got the bit of artwork of the Dark Elves there, and then you've got all the picture of the entire team. You've got your Witch Elves and you've got your Blitzers and your Runners and your Linemen all there on the front. So that's the front of the box. Let's flip it over. Obviously it tells you what's inside. I've mentioned that you get 2 Runners, which look like that, Blitzers, Elves, Witch Elves, and then your Linemen there. And then those are what the counters look like in that corner, and some of the balls there. I'll move that a bit closer so you can see a little bit better. But there's your balls, counters, etc., and your actual guys that you're going to get. And of course a transfer sheet, which seems to be something they come along with. They also give you a little list of paints that you might want to actually get the painting done. I've gone online, and Warhammer TV have done videos for these, so I'll be using those for my paint jobs. But let's get inside. So straight away, there's the instructions done in black and white. Tells you how to put all your models together, and then there's a little list of how much your team costs for the Naggaroth Nightmares. So what skills they have from the beginning, their stats, etc. So I think that's quite nice that comes with that as standard. So I don't really want to be losing that as well as for putting them together. You get your transfer sheet, which comes with a horde of different transfers. I doubt you can see them properly on there. All different types with different sigils. Names for each one: Witch Elf, Runner, Blitzer, and of course the multitude of linemen. And they come in black and white. So that's the transfer sheet. You get your 12 bases in a nice plastic thing, but let's get to the bit you're more interested in, which is the sprues. So there's 2 sprues in this box, including well over 50 parts on each. So you got a fair few. I think there's your Witch Elves, linemen, and so on, but I'll probably find that out from the instructions. What I'll do is I'll bring each sprue up to the camera. I'll move this away, bring each sprue up to the camera so you can see each one. They're pretty much the same though. That's the first one. That's the disc I was telling you about for turns, etc. And as you can see around it, there's balls and so forth. I think this is going to be one of the harder set to put together because some of the actual bits are really small. Looking at it now, so I will do a put together, but it might be that I just show you them put together in full rather than doing them on screen, because some of the bits are tiny. And then that's the other side, and obviously there's different artwork on the back of the coin, and all the rest of the other bits and pieces. You can see there's 3 Dark Elf heads there, separate parts, even right the way down to sort of points and bits and pieces. So it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to put together, I reckon. They might live up to their name, but that's one sprue, and I'll just show you the other one. And that's the other one. So again, you get another coin and another counter, another two more balls on there, and a load of different bits and pieces. I've gotten used to push fit recently. You've probably seen a lot of my push fit videos. These are obviously glued together, but the clippers are still, it's the same kind of idea. You still need the clippers and so forth. But that's what you get inside the Naggaroth Nightmare box. 2 sprues with all the team on it. I believe all the team on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one guy who's split into halves. It's sort of 5 or 6 on a sprue. Bases. More transfers for your transfer sheets and your instructions. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you like this one, hit the like button. I will probably do a put together of maybe a witch elf later in the week. If I decide to, I'll try and do one first before I try and film it, I think. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.